wetin join ACC no enjoy show no. Kano energy drinker etimi ma wo stay energy for active and so e wo dwuma bia wo yemu e rush energy drink na wo nom na o se ne be ya o ye dwuma na betia ya ye ne ye na ayadia okọ eye o ma tonton drinks a wo jona so ya rush energy drink na buso o ma sonson ensuo e to ni nyina no e bi hihye mti rush energy drink no ato no anom na biati akoye de ma Kings ma gold buying agent ye ne to gold no to ni ye gold ne to ni ye e Kings ma gold buying agent de atiana say ye refine gold e wa ya so na ye use digital scale de atiana say ye ne de deserve no e ne de ma ye timi to so kra ka ho ye mu kra ye mu da ebi mo kototo anu makoti bia se ba bia ne nya sa ebi refine no mu owia bi e de se ba bia ne nya sa ye nya kronfo kra na obra so no e wo se oteso aba enti Kings ma gold buying agent ena de etiana sen e wo se odi hu bo mo na bia timi koyi enso edima mo to gold ni to ne ye bo no fiye pa adwuma na waye na so akatua na abenya de odua na no a na wunya enti sa penalty ateche Moscow yani di animhwe Manager Oscar friend 025 6489 867 025 6489 867 na wati afrena na adimi edi nkomo na ayadia cement vital herbal mission ne capsules pebibobo cement vital herbal mission ne capsules no oye brema ubobia uni problem kra dia tiana sen on and off the pitch ni na obeti abo adwuma e ma adwuma no atimi amo cement vital herbal mission ne capsules no enye adwuma se onuma koya adwuma e boawo e na afi koya adwuma abanso a empemu Agro na beti aboawo e ma oti abo adwuma ni ye pa na oye obanso na onuma mame fonturum se ade beti aboawo e bi eti akoye enso atimi di amawo wa bra oye oba wa rigikom no e be yamre enso atimi di amawo ye pa enti ye cement vital permission capsule just obiamu obenya bi enso atimi ato enti ko na kwajibi na bi antimi koyi evan dudu no 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 0241 604702 na wafre na afi akwaje tutu na wetimi etu diaku bites na also twitwa oya bema genza opese a boost your appetite for food and diaku bites na o se utimi nom a natural herbal bites weno adia a clean o system nim ema utimi eye active pa ti diakubitas ne de eye ankuna bensua company limited ena de aba agise bibia ekoye ti we no utwa bia magi onum ena utwa bia de tonso obetimi oban di nkomo won so nsore ema de tiran se we no unkonya problem bia enti pebiobo na bia enso entimi koye enfma we no ko babia sa blue stores no obey we atona we ati akwere 0244 606495 0244 606495 now be ati akwere adema rekoba na emom and that director kujo me ya certain ketua binti waso da obi ase obi a wo hye no happy birthday bia no oda obi ase oda munyina ase and birthday na edepa champion maleno no organize about pa simple ken organize na kama ma bodam ebe jina ma bia timi ko so na enye easy cra ewo eye bia ho na director na ejine ma don kunyina na ejinem birthday bi nie hi birthday na onum de ope udi de ope owi de ope uya ni asama abotom ayema birthday very happy that good very good afternoon to you jame ma afie ni bebere beka on na yesara bia so ntimi ye kama ya kwaba na ene me doba wa ko birthday ti me kwa bagisi na afi ma wo hye no akwasi no no akwasi ma me no obeso ye inzo boa akwasi Jerome birthday na yɛ de aka nyina nso atia beto aso so me komranti yɛ kwa bonafi bibia nso atia kama 91.9 de atia ni ma me front to just adia ensmp enso ene ba matrase enso so say Ruvan Nistroy enso Van Nistroy ena ono enso starting adwuma as assistant coach enso the man Netherlands omo national team no na tiatia na say yase players ni bebre ehu Van Nistroy say ene woni omba ba ya adwuma no e ade omani ache pa enso our club no omu aso enti anase mpo national team no aso enti ko Netherlands national team no aso ani je nko a ena players no enso eje esanse omonyomo former player omo legend ono enso ebe assistant ediamo mo strikers no yase oyo mu adwuma pa enso training grounds no Ruvan Nistroy defio enso nyade ball no ohwe Arsenal any Man City game ni bia de chere eduba bi na Arsenal fo ade omo bom akire onko a na Man City fo ebo Arsenal team ni pa ema eduba bi ma hu se abrante na your friend say Ryan Soliki no enso at the ball no ejoge nenso obototas we no mama front you say one show respect ama Arsenal team no is as a professional football say eduba bi na say bia o bobo na no opponent team no e adia okobototas edikotia na when show bro and former opponent team a onebo no eno na former Newcastle manager o reference Alan Pardew one wa criticize abrantie Ryan Soliki say antenti na wo yesa enkrade we e park na so match na no bono na Sunday special match de chance na nye a close na akra match o mobo se bia mfom ni akokra moda so for ni ebo match na ya share mfom for na medeboy e joge o sa de obetia ye na professional football it is Man City any Arsenal ebo game na game ni croissant ye final na o de bono e joge ubototas no opponent no no mo hewa enchiro bokra wasu game ni kra who say abranche na yes adena Pep Guardiola e chekinity na Pep Guardiola ga say abranche Ryan Soliki enso yes o say game no abranche ni TV bobo ye pa on take it away from a game and also TV boy una o yes subscribe e game nim no you standing e game nim nemom ade odi dwai and born am o de enso e jogging enso game nim onim say Pep Guardiola e be kira adwene enso atimi dia channel ka chen say mani nya Santina and also Timmy no and I crave for river. Yarina Suliba, we need some Bassa from Delta Kudo team Bassa. Yes, you met your friend for Brantia. You answer for Taurus 1 year. Na Jametin for Taurus no. Yes, your first band air summer. O Metia Tiama Biatiacoso and some Edjama Bassa team no. Now report a meeting away and it's a little Madrid for and some extra interest. Oh, from Taurus na Jametin Matthew Alemani. Yet here and it's a rano a pabrante ni pa na wono ena mame front to us no pro boy nasem enti reporter mete and it's a club even say let's come and do for and so Arsenal ometimi na ba maybe enso etia koso ne contract no e be na wie 2027 and the contract no enso betia be na bossa for enso bi biase bia o be so mutia stante edema no nemum ade ne ometia to boy na boy no enso etia kofa me ko Leo Messi enso any Argentina camper Argentina national team camper Leo Messi na any bodyguard we need that the bodyguard e won national team the way nya from Beckham get here and it's no any teammate no and our bodyguard in one front to just etimi training what the body adwuma Leo Messi what shey new boot no the ideas for and so Netia no and Leo Messi and so training no and one of the World Cup no and Leo Messi and Argentina almost prepare for more phone Lisa almost Netia ball and so let us win and let's come Madrid yes idea omunya fully convinced about pursuing Cati Romero and Sergio Romero about bomb and so my club everyone said no I Tottenham Hotspur no Diamete and Cati Romero no you might just say the best here. Judicial Brown was slow into the Omonfanima. Now, reporter, but I say, Cookie, oh, yeah, captain, and so I team now, Joe Buck and every and the metric and 1 year renewal. That was 10. Eda team no enti go kebesa to so for another year eda ma Atletico Madrid team no enti go to so 2026 and 2027 season no abrantian friends okoke eda to so esia kan eda ma Atletico Madrid team no eno ya Atletico Madrid je free so enso na river na unim teams be play enso na show interest our boy friends Sandro Tonali uko England dia tira teams be play na kon ho na yesi team ayeze why you serious pan Chelsea for serious Sandro Tonali United for pair, Man City for pair, Arsenal, and Sunya, the Mope, and their class be play, and a proper signature. Their merchant and Chelsea for serious power. Omo the boy and Subo Masuya, Omo the Betia, Jose Piano, and Sunya Kosodia Momo on the Bueno, and I come Moises Cassette one. I did Betia Bon, and so Romeo Rovia, dear, Omo Saran Unini. E plan kwa oba mu hu de oye enso edema Chelsea team no enso akra fu river let us in agreement here for na okon United one chief scouter ye fana Mick Brown real friends of Mick Brown mame Garnacho is here ya na wase Alejandro Garnacho ode Chelsea for mu nya hu hwe man ye friends of Mick Brown say Garnacho mu nya hu hwe kra ante ya o se Alejandro Garnacho masa akwano o issues bebre na ebase ebia akwano on training the atiano say no me player obeti akoso a onye serious baku kura say was ono onye committed how be a committed or preacher so a onye committed or preacher so was adwumaden onye bi na ose eno ena na ha no United eno na odi akọ Chelsea no was Chelsea for baby menum se moto akọ 40 million pounds Alejandro Garnacho owura France Mick Brown scout and United team no and this answer sorry to draw you want some answer ba na United ona omunie Manchester for no yes omani abrepa se top 4 de e so mo ka first 3 also United from 80 Premier League table no so na Manchester United for yes ombeko Republic of Ireland ombeko akodi 4 days omko training na we training camp ombeko no omusa adia yesterday April the chance April 6 to April 9th and ombeko free quarantine akọ Republic of Ireland na omani abrepa wo musa sa date ni mo akọ de wa asem ewo omofre sari bi adue no meko Ireland akọ prepare ba esanse omusa kwampia so top 4 no I was saying United for so timi shem na bia kwa edima United team no okay Rasmus Hojlund woni na osino nim so wie time odi ewo United no nse ne boni nyina aba na wie na diatia no se adia mame fonto se Rasmus Hojlund no wasu konu krom Denmark kra no bia se wa finish se bo no umobiem untimi masuru biem wasa bo no de wo wie na until some oko Napoli when give you up no oko Napoli no and I enjoy football biem say na nije e Napoli wa na otro so obo Napoli for abaso Tomasi was ade na say enjoy football and je for river Real Madrid for and mo your training Madrid for ni Madrid for no enso etimi your training wa brand je no say omo antimi an international duty 3 bi no and afa omo employ no omo any training any adia mame front to say Kylian Mbappe nsan sam no de chance adia sam way layers mo pa be so mo hwe say yes Kylian Mbappe doctors no ekoye wrong surgery say me na metie ye o minie ena me na nifa ena ye me ya me na nifa na ye me ya na doctor ekoye me surgery no akoye bonkum ni surgery ntimi nso meti won ma hu my one kan che doctor no say me na nifa me nya ha surgery dabda bi enya ha na ye me ya nifa na ye me ya sa se mo ma dweno wa me ntia se da say wrong surgery ena Real Madrid doctors no enso etimi koye Kylian Mbappe sa se mo de izo mo chemi chemi anzala matiase ye mu chemi ye pa ansa na matiase ye esanse yese ayi me na bonkum ena me pra na me akọ hospital na doctor no ekoye ayi nifa no operation ade ye bompane ma me diana ma ante wedi a ene matias ye na se me mani kuso na me na bonkum na ye me ya na operation no koso ewo e nifa de sanse mo de akra be me ya enje no nso ye de fi o enso ade ban latest ni nyina ye de matie for ma me juve for play we ye fan Dusan Vlahovic na reporter ban say possible so be extending the contract ewo juve na Dusan Vlahovic be to so Juve and say see America say no pom pemo to win be negotiate na wa say Dusan Vlahovic no and so ebetia we bia e club friends so Juve no win the contract and the Juventus team no and Dusan Vlahovic papa and so etia ba be say bia betia ko and so dia mane pa no na was stay no aye adwuma and so eriama e team friends so Juve na si Ronaldo pa no and so na namandra nyumeba say wakoye training andra ewo eye Madrid omo under 16 site or omo youth site or wakoye training and of course a video no enya babontia abranche no akra no enso akoye training one Madrid for air trials and okoye and say ono Sate Manchester United and ne papa de no call Real Madrid ni na no bon kaka sa ko Juve na sa so sinaka Madrid for afrana manaba ama Cristiano Junior and so etia be training Cristiano Junior no mama front to asa say there what you are training yes Madrid for na ni agye no ho enti be likely say Cristiano Junior no and so betia ba na fe ono so tia we ni djuma e dia ma football club of France Real Madrid omonso academy no eno enso academy of France La Fabrica ho ena betia be she eno Jeffrey Cristiano Junior e free aso enso to dwa na wie ye be tesni nyina enso emetie photo so no so e 91.9 den Choma radio na adia mame Lewis Hall boya wono enso esiakan o Chelsea player ana Chelsea no ele muja anawa ni kopie Newcastle bobo pa na Lewis no onie wase obi abuani ye pa no Thiago Silva in fact etimi buano Thiago Silva obi a otimi eman advice bebre won sara ne profon sheba anye na on can match English nemom aja na oye so good to Abrante Lewis wase no ene buano ema football no wababedum empempenso ati say wono ena ma improvement enso abane bronti da bia no wade na ase enso ede ma apprenti a ya wanse Thiago Silva wase Thiago Silva a legend na o legend papa Lewis Shaw ede sembebre enso ede tudwa yentie no.
He taught you a lot in your younger years, didn't he? And Thomas Tuchel mentioning your selection, talking about your leadership and how you bring others into the game and help each other out. How much did you get from Thiago Silva on that?
Yeah, so much. I think it goes without saying, really, the experience that he's had in the game. He's played a number of games at the highest level. And although he didn't necessarily speak much English, he was so good with me and he always wanted to help me improve. He was obviously playing a lot of games at the time at Chelsea and playing quite regularly for someone of his age, and he was taking time on the training pitch to try and help me out. And I think at the time him along with a lot of other players were always trying to help me improve. And I think whenever you get to play and train with older players, you can always sort of learn a lot from them. And I'm really grateful for everything that they've taught me.
And no, Lewis Hall. Ena otene nkano na asiriko enda mekan wansam kyerɛw sɛ okochi such a club no ɛwɔ Italy wɔyɛ manager na ɔse ɔno obi anim sɛ ɔbɔ as a defender na entire life nyina no ɔbɔ as a defender na emom wabɛyɛ coachi wɔse on person team ebe defende on person ɔbɔ defensive football ɔno asiriko no dabi obesani team attacking football and no any style of coaching.
See, I played as a defender all my life. I don't want to coach defensive football, you know, so my idea is to entertain. You know, these fans pay a lot of money, you know, the hard-earned money to come and watch their team. So for sure the style is possession-based, fast attacks, entertainment in and around the box, and win games. I don't want to lose games for sure. You know, I'm not naive to think that losing games but playing entertaining football is good.
credi che il calcio italiano abbia bisogno di questo stile?
Sì, un po'. Beh, 5 difensori per me? No, but per me. I'm not saying...
Asiriko no na obehwe we serious pa ti say time na obon ball no na we serious brutal men come for down na mama yi for fans na Ecuador for fans no Ecuadorian fan base it was Spain nyame atuma Friday omobody etia Morocco ewo Wonder Metropolitano na omani ajepa say omabepiem enso ewo Spain dia tie and say omabedu fans ni free Ecuador omabedu na omani chacho no enya sam geto akra omo boss Spain for number so mo receive omo kama eni adia nti ye mo he say nyame atuma ombese Morocco for Ecuador fans free Ecuador bebedu Spain or bra omani Morocco game no nyame atuma no enso betia baso eno enso AJ Friday ba Dana France Ryan Ninie now Ryan Victor Simplixio Rocha one on a player bunny ball at the man bottom of team now na Brazil when you call up was Nanyanje na ono one day abaso but one of the best teams we are seeing back continue one of the atujano.
O Bornemann fez projeto para mim muito importante desde que cheguei lá. Estou muito feliz. Eu me vejo daqui a esse quando também jogando na Europa, ou no Bornemann ou outro time que me contratar. Estou muito feliz no Bornemann também.
Ti você on campo de Bonisso, Benjamin Force Ramo, Ebiana, Obama Kovru ni ade você o pese eye best team se won wi ase no mu ba ko o so team boy afre no national team de no ano woran so beti anya ne yepa na ante mami eye makokoya Chelsea for omulon back no when on down when o kasai na unu se Enzo e kwa Argentina no okọ granting interview bebre na o se e han pass for na sima no entimi amaso na ko message Spain for na makokoya wo se onu su hopu obompaye se Spain for Asia Argentina World Cup na Enzo behu pa ni teammate no behu.
Y yo sí, sé que lo decía de broma y bueno, al final teníamos muchas ganas, era un tema que se comentaba mucho, pero por X factores no se ha podido disfrutar y bueno, eso ojalá nos los encontremos en el Mundial, que seguro que será un gran partido.
El Mundial, o de Enzo no o miensia e o Mundial e no so betie no enso akre for by dilators no e metivo Thomas Munier ni we Belgium for player there nemom o se France e favorite World Cup was in France for e betia for the 3 teams au World Cup na se ne ndona leyes kana
pour à 2 ou 3 ans.
Et dit ça na Munier enso eri tu da France for no enso e favorite no e je for riba ma me fan tu say Chelsea for asa e mema no ama Chelsea manim atiasi manim o na Man U for nso ya ade ama atiasi manim Man U ma ne nka ne omunya ade ezo ma bedu quarter finals o mebo eri tia balmunchi ne Chelsea man nso o ma sa mema no atiasi manim Arsenal for chi o mu twa mu 3-1 na ene classico baso Madrid ene Barca o Santiago Bernabeu na Vicky Lopez Barca for player money player was so my ready pa ene Bernabeu ye great stadium na player bia person bobo ho ene umbema Madrid team no asisa goals o master de Madrid mano o mo asisa goals o.
Cada entrenamiento la realidad es que aprendo más de mis compañeras del staff. Me siento más yo jugando, más libre, contenta por la confianza día tras día y por...
Vicky Lopez no and Barca money team player was here na umbesa Madrid team ni wototo and AJ Forever asem jan Barca na ko Barca Frankie de Jong and training no ma me fan to as ene Hansi Flick hope say obenya no after international break no obenya na back to back against Atletico Madrid no ma me fan to me say obetia boke ni bi enso area Barcelona omutinti Frankie de Jong no enso etiesi for our training edi team England national team omuni omo prepare omo so games etimi ball no enso England national team no na idea ye hu kobi manu wani Adam Walton na o mafadam for prekope e wo train say radio agent ye adwuma na United for Adam Walton enti kobi manu nya adwuma no and you are trainer baby akobi mainu gwani abranche Adam Wharton and 18 komo 18 nan so de ba you don't tell for my front to say Casemiro say o mo din komo do chiri pa o mpese automatically ne 1 year extension no omo edema no on say o betia trigger yes Manchester United ni Casemiro and so John Lee o mo decide say kwan bia so o metimi amanexa cross no automatically na say I extend it Adema Casemiro no atwa so and so the Juma United for empeso ba kontomo ne kasa ema Casemiro and so ya atiase nti atwan ni awade besia ko wunim say United for aya willing so must spend 86.5 million pounds area ko Barca o mo say Fermin Lopez o mbeso mo deneba United club nim United for Omsompe Fermin Lopez na last summer na Chelsea for pe na so anyeye let's say United for ese omo 86.5 million pounds on the Okobasa ko so menya Spania di Fermin Lopez and so etimi de naba maybe etia ko so and Richie Liverpool for omosomon pam and slot na nyame aduma ochana so ka Liverpool for any intention bia so be party with manager France and slot this summer tia no dey Liverpool for no omaso dey bo say injuries be play and so a major factor and ama a Liverpool team no ankoye the death of Diego Jota and so pass it through and no more pray and so cause so Liverpool no bone and team cause so and we no mama front to say when a several mitigating circumstances and ama no ankoye ama Liverpool for nyanda wemi season entiene almost club no anase anaslot nyade mo pamne ne nyame atuma ochena so ka wono enso akre for riba meka ne sa no Mo Salah yenyina nim sa Salah enso betu ase okoko eze okokra Mo Salah koi multiple Saudi Arabian clubs and so interest no Salah timi ba yesizi Canada enie akware nanso e no within ban an hour nesika yedi amatu na prosono Nasal El Tiad El Ali Afi Al Hilal omunyina ebese omutimi fo owura yense Mo Salah Salah enso etimenti ska bebre ana ompese mu de Mo Salah Salah enso beri juma edima clubs a omonso ewo omanya ya France no enso chese mame fonto se Saudi Arabia yere wonsem nyina enso riba meka mame fonto se Mo Salah no the tier and it's a idea and some P and a crop I can't find home crop say Mo Salah way no deserve Ballon d'Or now some go to GB.
He is there with the best players in the world, no shadow of a doubt. Should he have won the Ballon d'Or already? Yes, 100%. The goals he scores from everywhere. So why he didn't win it, I don't know. That's not my decision, obviously, but he will be remembered as one of the greatest of all times. That's how he's not only Liverpool in world football.
Entiano aye owura friend say Klopp na kasare for the former player no hono no na mame fanto say dogu so enso ye ne recovery no and ye Patrick Dogu why ne recovery didn't na enso ne banti Dogu ne wono na team doctor Fusio enso ani ni twani aye United for enso so on no enso AJ for the latest rina ye match for United for say na noise Emra Old Trafford for the man say it's nearly time to bring the noise. There is still time to secure your seat for tonight. United man and Parmunchi ma ebos lomi yama takujo uplay ne papa ni na wasa waka no wasa ka biem se ne ba no o more ball 20% kra ne bono o more 20% kra wasa waka wasa susu biem ne opa no ni o wasa ne ba ne bono o more 20% kra na kodu 100.
Lamine no ha mostrado ni el 20% de sus cualidades futbolísticas. Acordaros, ni el 20%, lo dice su padre. Y otra cosa que es mentira. Yo no he comparado a mi hijo nunca con nadie. Mi hijo, ¿sabes con quién lo comparo? Con él mismo. Que sea mejor de lo que es. Lamine no le hace falta compararse con nadie, porque nadie se ha comparado con él. Un respeto a todos los futbolistas que están ahora, antes y después, porque hay que respetar a todo el mundo por igual.
One T and no Lami Papa and Ote and Osene Banner and demonstrate even 20% of his football qualities and Fanche Riase and Team Ebeba and no Lami Papa and two and Sevilla new coach Astatia Juma and no Sevilla new coach Luis Garcia Plaza was Statia Juma or Sevilla for and so in the coach in Namo and also Conene you tomato to show so on Cole Palmer our training grounds Cole Palmer ni Agro no Hage Cole Palmer no and so no man advice be and so Antico Pam and so no one reference to say England national team coach no and on in Agro no Okos Valencia mo penny pomo president ya fa na Kiat Lim one also the atiana say wa city or everywhere a stadium no see adwuma na ekoso kama new stadium no and as a new worker no and so ekoso e was stadium no Mestaya or hwe ni nyina bibia ekoso Spain for ni Lami Yaman any team no ni bibia kama say obi am pride ento so air prepare and Spain for omuguso air prepare ti Marco Koya any teammate so na ban Spain no na unim Celestin Via omopem baye Ibrahim Efri aye PSG and Ibrahim when you in Baye and dear man for say 18-year-old boy asking for Enso Peno maybe Enso Tiago so Everton for Enso Ben White and Efri Arsenal number 7 Adiene omutia fa no kra na osia kan enso de moment no enso AJ Forever ne current Dino spy 2028 no AJ Forever na mame fon to just United for enso still new manager ba yesi Junior Lagersman Luis Enrique and Michael Carrick mubako and mbeso ye adwuma no na Oliver Glasner Marco Silva na Emery Thomas Frank no munyina diwom na mom 3-way and a top and not a Luis Enrique Julian Nagelsmann and I feel reference Michael Carrick Mujiri say Oran and sweating up Bojuma and Cheno Omotene General and so everything I know I crave forever and we are dilators Nina and so MTA for our 91.9 then Traman Radio na biatia koso no me friends here and lawyers and so etia trust you go international duty in Tiana ya ma na emom happy birthday and come Jerome Kosi bless Jerome Kosi bless no party by me ba ti Jerome bless enya 8 years ne nyame shrano na omakra ne yinshira bebre ene onya 8 years oko school e wo Lighthouse Preparatory School e wo Wase Krupon ne mame Tricia say oh shine happy birthday ti akwasi nyame shrano na be panyin papa na bia nso ntimi koyi enfoma enti eno no happy birthday akwasi Jerome bless I stop one killer no. Yes. Papa.
Yeah, boko there.
Yeah, boko.
I see.
On so sa.
Boko. So Chelsea if you adu moko adum.
Hey. Masa man come on my team. Arsenal twamo boys, say twamo girls.
No. Say league in the Champions League no. The return leg because was Stamford Bridge. Number be 2 year.
3-1.
Yeah, come on.
Now I have this previously only Arsenal man games.
Oh, Nancy no more shibi. Maybe a week this season no more shibi, but previously the subsequent years no dey. Tama in my haze
no one. And this year they more overtaking.
You must Stamford Bridge Bishop. You hit pool.
We defending champion.
You hit pool. I think that twice or thrice.
We defending champion.
Oh, Martin. You hit pool twice or thrice. Na Barca for
last year we said Barca the J League no.
Oh, come
Champions League ni.
On Stamford Bridge I bet better ni.
Dabi.
Ntumde munya.
Say ya mema idie say ya. De say ya.
Onya botre.
De say ya.
I'm here Ike of Ike to Richie.
Yeah.
Richie Liverpool supporters no.
Mema timisana atiesi mem. Say mu coach no so next year beto aso.
I
Liam Rose.
I say be penny. So coach dey to
qualify for
the number 12 near Pamomo. Ye atibia.
We kan mokoba na mulusu 2 bi to aso a mbe pam no.
Yeah, yakoba say you could lose. And yakoba say be Manchester City. The result so to us say Liam Rose
Man City ni Man U.
Yeah, e be pam no. Manchester City dey be your match by United e be your mo adwuma. Any more United any more. Say Club World Cup champions na United we share no.
Some ko ya nkobi. Tina mkoje.
Na mu e to za frɛ.
Isi am kwa no so anka de ri be yem no. So mu e ba e be bu obi a. Ye gbe yes ka ache FIFA no. Say FIFA for mu GD say America wo de. Ana na say you ba want fan base kese pa.
O send obi end out here.
Fan base kese.
Obi end out here. Ba ye mfrɛ because uni mbo.
Ti ba ba ji mo ni onyam. E ba ba ji mo ni onyam to musuru ye. Then I will fine.
Yeah, salary.
And down so me the boot no come akra.
Oh, the come akra no. Oh, why are they?
And the muska sa mo boot.
Why are they? And so we are miss mako come home na. I almost say nko forecast on me from. As at now, one cast me friend. Na man even so they are two gender. From na.
And I'm go home training.
Oh, okay.
No more papa team no. Ni ma papa was nkra no.
No
more stadium ho.
Hey.
Say when I'm co donate boot in the market.
Oh, fine.
No more so muni bobo pa. Muni bobo.
Wow.
Emisa for no muni bobo.
Yeah. Nti mo amoka say no amoka say mobile donation
na central region name
na
mfrɛ mi se wo
yeah na mani ni
central region
na mani ni
central region say fa kasoa
ebia
so na be twem kodi aso
Cape Coast
na emisa
na ko represent
emisa wo upper den kyerɛ east
omno ko gyina
dem ediama eye central region
and yes more achievement
under 13
yes more achievement
yes more achievement eno monya no na nyame adom on the 2nd of April
yeah
eno mutu akọ ti nta o mochi na bia
na mani ni mamu ka so my donation 0248 873 611 0248 873 611 NS menu okay nti mamu ka so be na sa pepe na
mudoni ska for no mudoni kakra uni bi kra 50 cities kra
yeah fa
send you mo everything me koso yankoi
kobra enu na Mohamed Salah erebe tudwa e making it public say odo osom no ebe wie for Liverpool na even though see international break and sanke di international matches hon komo but the exit of Mo Salah a huge news I was say yidi hon komo na ekasa fa ho Salah by Liverpool in the same time with Alisson Becker. That time we go from AS Roma and omo ba Liverpool. Now about Liverpool, no, he came to Liverpool mostly with a recommendation of player Feno, Edin Dzeko. At that time, no, Roma and or one person no come home with dance man about Liverpool. Now at the time about Liverpool, no one anticipated say any Salah ebe tumi abeye djuma sei na weja ne ma kwaye ndin e Liverpool waye ni din all the Premier League mu na weja ne ma kwa no after about 9 seasons no Mo Salah is calling it a quit the red side of Liverpool na all the osum na bewe enso ujai football no but we feel Liverpool na wako
say Egypt crown
retired from national team no
crown after World Cup no
o feel Liverpool no wako twana gukensie so e likely say oboko the Gulf state the Saudi Arabia na wako twaso honum na wako hwese obepeska akara no de gunechi na ne o free football no mu a waye ho adwuma Salah achievements no o Liverpool no kobana he's arguably debatable but for me he's the best player at Liverpool produce only Liverpool supporters heading come on Liverpool legend na mention Steven Gerrard obviously because of ADFN bias any omoye tilted towards obia or white and obi ofi krom ho but if you are making a proper introspective na say we him pa the Salah abe Liverpool no come on there's no way say
obi anye bi
obebo 1-2 any can say
legends one
they've produced Ian Wright they've produced Robbie Fowler they produced Steven Gerrard but the Salah abe with Liverpool any the impact no I don't think say it was say you bought nipa 1-2
obeye Premier League ne bebre anyi bi Steven Gerrard kra anyi bi
now we have the statistics of Liverpool and Gerrard or the compare Salah come clearly normally I'm in person me JG plays on statistics JG plays on one kasa kwan fast or hwom and the impact yeah the statistics na tun chen kwa na hwe mienu ball no mo boy at the various times come there's no way say Ubebo Gerrard ahead of play for Mosa Lex waji 2 FA Cup wajibi Champions League wajibi FIFA Club Cup wajibi League Cup wajibi every trophy bia was a player je no kwabena waji into the trophy ni sincha individually on ankasa ni contribution or for Liverpool player of the season I think we winning 2 or 3 times Liverpool player of the season or multiple times the impact there kwabena it is very very huge and untumi undermine the success and in your Mo Salah aye for Liverpool. Now, all through no, then we creating memories. Apart from goals, no, one of the historic trios world football a produce ever no Mo Salah eka. And then you can't the trios world football producer. Young generation you who Messi, Suarez, Neymar. At a point in time, you be Cristiano Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema. Then we've seen Mo Salah, Firmino, Sadio Mane. You can't say three yes and conform in some boo anymore, but how well are almost complementing now almost to make click as a trio, a very historic into the trio, the Salah, Mane, Firmino. No, Firmino left, Mane left, and the last leg of the trio no so on so free on. Liverpool will not have to find any player, but we need to find a different system. Players say ko bana you place him unjumi nka Salah ko njumi ko fo bi mani aba beshim no ba ye Salah ye no e so find a different way obobo different footballer obetumi dia asasiri. There's no player currently we are here Messi there on the footballer be but a like for like replacement a bit difficult so and slots any Michael Edwards any Liverpool playing for no they need to find a different way obetumi abo football almost obetumi are successful. Na obi emu say Salah eba no obi successful say but your man opportunity no you who quite of us wise to the occasion and they or they osom no e baby nti Salah aye a lot for Liverpool and I think say e befitting say ye be man no e farewell na even say Liverpool a one player deserve say e be body start with the man no Mo Salah. Okay. Yes, because of the impact or yeah any more if there's any player in Liverpool a sonia statue outside Anfola Mohamed Salah.
Was it 50
yes.
UEFA Champions League?
Yes. League goals ne dey kwabena wa shebe goal including a lot of classics. The goals no yourself in kwanche goals kwa. Big matches he steps up to the occasion. And these are players also bomudi na yes so Liverpool supporters in here afina babe fero kwabena. Yeah. Play ball mu team on value the impact.
Luis Diaz.
Family few no they miss him very much. Money few they miss him very much. And Salah few
down in this.
Me obi a me hu bi da because Tana Hazard watch Chelsea no come na okay Hazard watch Chelsea oni bobo okay Hazard but o kwa
I say man you Bruno kwa be kan ye
papa e hono no abu say please how hono mi sa na the impact is very very huge. Honum na so bobo ne baka so Salah nya de okay onko but o free honum ma that is when I be missing that is when I can be wish say anka honum na say come enjoy me and I come anka Hazard that so bo Chelsea na ya enjoy the skill na enjoy the football ko ba community hobby it is such generational players honum ma unhu but free honum ma honum who the impact Liverpool supporters know you are going to feel the impact of the exit of Mohamed Salah what be contributing a lot for the Premier League and for Liverpool so when generation all the world free honum Eddie Akon
Vinny so person stay Madrid
Vinny do so be stay
on our granting interview na one also can be say France a great team they also more good players na onimbi of Real Madrid na I say different the world no attack world to almost strength yes I bre pa
France no say make
yes bre pa when you say Madrid stadium you say almost transform it into tennis court
the party there tennis court
from April 23rd to 30th it's an say Mutua Madrid Open
wow say the Florentino Perez visionary how to me in yes academy club no come na in the midst of nkofo prepare for the World Cup in here be more prepared, be more friendly matches. There's a big nation now, almost struggles on qualify. That is Italy.
It's a very good player.
Why, sir? Obie Pepe. All the big countries are here in here.
Qualifier.
Italy in quite playoff.
2 months in Penzu.
Italy ko bon Northern Ireland the semi-finals and son of my so almost me ako final ako ba. Once Ghana ya qualify that ya ticket. Oh USA ya twa mo mbeba no. Italy are struggling. And a very sad moment for world football. When you say football by in here, World Cup by in here, no? Italy, I may say 4 times. 4 World Cups, no, I may say. 1930, they don't count. Once a 1930 World Cup, they had some suffering for number boy. Until now, Italy ain't count. Then the 1958 World Cup, Italy ain't be unqualified. From 1958, every World Cup be a year boy, 62, 66, World Cup new touch was 72 near Diniano. Italy to me qualify. The only time from 1958 almost to qualify was 2018. And then Italy to me qualify. Now there's a trend as to the downward spin of Italian football. Also Italy the World Cup no, I think the 2006 and I'm Marcello Lippi. When Zidane Echo had batted Marco Materazzi. That golden generation of Italy no, of no, they've really struggled to replicate that golden generation. Because you look at their goalkeeper, Gianluigi Buffon, Mechironum, Cannavaro, Mufin, Gattuso, any Pelomo, Mosipa, people in Zagima. That's point of the team, and that team will me, it is becoming difficult for Italy to replicate it. They've been able to get some good players. Gianluigi Buffon, they've got Chiellini, Omanya Bazaglimo, but somebody to me admirably to the height. World football, 1-2 Italy in I in their mom. From some do World Cup in 2006, 2010 on film group stage, 2014 on film group stage, 2018 man qualify, 2022 man qualify, and 2026. I say Ghana there na. I say Ghana there na.
Ghana there saba akopani yan qualify. From 2020.
Name AFCON. Yes here there no. 2015 that is a final. And tiba from sa you film group stage. I feel the yan qualify kola. It's Italy situation no. Is similar to Ghana situation, especially in the AFCON. From not qualifying 2018 to qualify, 2021 qualify, 2026 on playoff against Northern Ireland. This is Italy, I can't want them. And I've always maintained they say they are
Italy for most star player.
That is the issue. That is the big issue. From some who produce super people in Zaghi. At the point in time, look at the attacking players of Italy. Francesco Totti, Filippo Inzaghi, Di Natale, Del Piero, Luca Toni. Kwabna.
Is it Dubabina Giorgio on the correct team? Giorgio.
This is the attacking. And the point now to say Inzaghi, any Tony Bra, Omama Canini, some free bench neighbor. This is Italy we are talking about. Oma midfield, look at Andrea Pirlo, look at General Ivan Gattuso, look at Marco Materazzi. She saw players no more midfield no. And they Italy have to rely on Sandro Tonali. Almost strikers no omuni. The main one Federico Chiesa. Chiesa by Liverpool Bonumbo Onyebimbo. Chiesa fi onuma. The next line Esposito were Inter Milan. This season he was 6 goals. Moiskin Fiorentina was 8 goals. Matteo Politano Napoli was 1 goal. Raspadori Atlanta was 1 goal. And Nipa was goals kasi dem on pan 2025-2026 season. Osinaka the Saudi Pro League. Matteo Tegeo. Their top scorer for the 2025-2026 season is playing in the Saudi Pro League. Italy, the Azuris. And I don't know Omar Bedu. And it's sad for Omwe. And your players don't want to come back home. Manager, or do a move back home.
Yeah. Gattuso.
General Gattuso.
Experience, baby.
Okokata, Anye, Wakon Nimanye. And you want to tell me you bino. I'm not back for General Ivan Gattuso. So, whereas our countries prepare, I'm more qualified every year. I work out no more friendly matches. No, the Azuris of Italy are struggling. They are going to play and playoff against Northern Ireland.
Wolves Munabo.
Wolves Munabo. Finland mo. Georgia mo. I'm going to playoff. This time around, Italy Echo playoff. Assume qualify I watch a very difficult and a very sad moment for world football. Because world football they can't 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, to East Milan.
Oh, no, Puma.
No, to East Milan.
Massa Papa.
Yeah.
Ah,
the national team in England.
How do you do you?
Perini underachievers.
No, club there.
National team, no. Perini underachievers.
No.
Club.
Real
Madrid.
But they be out change. When you serious, but I go cry.
Alright, Mama is your son. Say.
We not judge you.
Judge you who create him.
No, we could Marco Verratti more.
Easy.
We now play some from my skin more na ideal.
Not minimum the crown of my idea, but I have a very different tangent as to how it may be away, you know, there. Playoff, World Cup playoff. In every year, and yet small teams are Ireland will now cannibal.
So Portugal.
And every year there's country can see beyond say, okay, a year. Europe, England, Italy, France, Germany, Osha Moduana, that top team somewhere by 9. Now more be 8 slot. And that's 7 so at any point no. Your mom 13 almost 15 or so at any point in time there's one nation or one qualifier or grab the opportunity of the intercontinental playoff. Okay, France abobida. And no Henry eko to corner kick bia say for bi omo too much of amode by 4J penalty bia na nkrofaka the FIFA needed France more than Ireland into omo ye di omo ankasa wo hwe no. Portugal has been country omo qualify for World Cup omo brepa. Yes. Omo brepa. In any instance you get
the difference is that the difference in my argument is that for Portugal to Italy. Oh no, about football. Come on, international stage now. Brazil,
Italy.
Yeah. Not even Spain.
I'm trying in any setting, Biano, there might be conform yet to pay for, but among yet pet. What I say? I say to hey, we bet nothing. We 1 year, we bet 6 months. But you clarify in a group I saw me paying for means that they belong to one eye. Italy in football or more money. But other but I'm not paying for Portugal and England for they belong to that class of I'm not paying for doesn't mean some no money pay. World Cup na year born out can was me 1930 about my hinano countries had year 5. If you ask country the so imagine magic cup 5 so imagine you am kwa kosin chane
yes na went here
imagine yes 4 years look at the number of time we have
imagine see World Cup na Brazil and Kobe
here in 2006 I qualify 2006 2010 2014 2018 2022 2026 and cry saying 6 and can produce one different winners. 6 countries.
Argentina, England,
Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, England, Italy, and Germany.
Spain, Germany.
Yeah, and France, but Spain more budget. 7 Spain more budget. But 7 crown 2006 up to 2026. Yeah, about 6 times. 4 quits back 2006 up to 1996. And we 6 times. Add them together 12. And acquire 12 within 2 decades. Compared to 1930. But so the World Cup is not for any country. And you will be an SOGB. There's some people who go to the World Cup and make the fanciful part of it. And there's some countries who also go and play to add up to the numbers. Exactly. World Cup na year kono. Ghana na ye be choloto. Ye be says riska. Ye supporters got $30 million. So Kuafobia in Tuam Kai problem with the could $30. But I'll tell you
about money shoes on
I'm talking about as a country or problem. As a country have a problem. I said there's a problem. But the truth of the matter say a link. I'm just linking it. The truth of the matter is that World Cup the reality is that one have group stage crying free. The reality. Yeah, free group stage game. Yeah, qualify. Okay. But 90 World Cup ready. It's an opportunity for. Yeah, it's an opportunity for other countries. Ghana American. The reality. No. So maybe I can qualify the World Cup number.
Only GD say what's about free group stage.
And you be behind the GDA.
See, I qualify. I'm not going to say qualify.
There be qualify never qualify. Cobra be behind the DGDA. I don't be behind the DGDA. So what he has a Ghana kwashisha anyo kodu semi-finals. Na be more commentary.
We fit group. Me tell me GDA say chira me fresh Old Trafford. GDA fun be no.
No.
Group stage ngwani go free.
No ship deal aka so big boy can say Brekum Chelsea. We did 30 years so me dream so be boy Real Madrid. Ba kotokone has crow more.
O send dem can fam. So mo kotokone has send dem can fam.
Well, omo say Ghana de who progressing so we free on about kotokone na we to
na omo ko fa Stephen Apia mo kotokone has.
But omo mbo so endru omo mbo kotokone has status of Ghana. As a Mojan Stephen Apia Ghana omo mbo endru shimelado no dombo teni cha stelam. Ani Aziz Ansan. That is it. So that is about the World Cup. You be an kwakoye binu koye cheerleaders. Definitely be koye cheerleaders. Ebino ho obi Ghana so be commentary last commentary how man we now quote send we na e see an ma band so commentary be emotional sa no o ma bi. So that is the main fan trust into your protocol you observe. In fact, working with black race, let me limit it because me black they make me how our thinking and everything is a bit difficult for the Europeans. Their mentality, how Muslims say, how systems should operate, anything is here no man quite different. So there was some time this coach South Africa, Belgium coach South Africa, Igor Bruce. I say African kwani baby a coach here. Yet the dinner to say we coach, but team will be the best select amount. We lose so I be you with. I'm linking this to the course of Brazil. Carlo Ancelotti the first time we coach World Cup, coach national team, and ideally we just Carlo Ancelotti on fa Neymar and World Cup. On fa Neymar and World Cup because Neymar is injury prone. Injury session who crown on nursing way that first one. The second one, Neymar any form that can be even compared to Japan or more year some form at from that is one. Obet workers will be or a class. Until in any match, obet me show the class or but the health status on current to me man the class name P. No matter how class are Messi Bewano, so Messi injury prone and we pra the class is dead and gone. But the experience no we pra. It doesn't make you an experience and comparing experience to be a young no you're fit. I think every coach what they obia or experience you now the on your form page now probably the all picking your form knowledge experience my more class scenario to see I say ya kobobo na name agent ho or send you city na Vinicius gina ho send you city I can one slot our first level over selecting here.
World Cup.
Yeah, boy, a book crucial match. Vini form of me any Neymar studio woman or me no best selector for just only one position.
Oh, for Vinicius.
I don't think experience. Vinicius is just 25 years.
So we are doors near.
What's your day?
Yeah, it's far degree.
Into one conquer that is not how white is. Sanko form kakrampo. Now call your fit kakra. That is where that conversation comes in. But looks like somebody BBS Carlo Ancelotti so on person it me no it is typical of how I before you see
too much.
Okay, it a Brazil for
us. Say name my baby.
Na say okona ye ya hwan e be hold responsible.
Say you no kwa na baby ntine mani.
I say the first my member into the Otukan. The manager has the final responsibility.
Exactly.
So the dominate yodum each year. The final responsibility is about say pamwa one year be pam. Inti above no something like that. Like sir, don't take responsibility or take responsibility now say anko ya no pam. But want to mean ka find emotions make say you find him anko because of seeing my stable inti.
Emotions like Brazil for no. Omoko ya tournament nansinya.
You are talking about Brazil. And the name is Santos going to member.
Oh, David T. Main can say unti member. Oh, the uncle. Oh, but me na. Say we call for the day. Are you? Say even the actually. But also out.
Even the
Ghana is serious country. Nobody should call for the day use on the actually.
Oh, baby.
At the time of call for 2006 World Cup.
Baby, the experience players.
People are calling for Chasamoa and some players.
The experience players, ba.
We don't say we experience.
At least
there's a difference between.
Where is the Brazil team here?
Difference for being experienced and being injured.
Experienced player be my Casemiro. And
one can suffer experience and not be able to.
What's it?
There's a difference between being experienced and being injured.
Maybe a more year bit here.
Now we press well.
At least
when you have very good young guys or more former, forget about experience. Boy, Michael Olise.
World Cup. An experience for you.
Experience for
Oh, Olivier Giroud was on uniforms near the Neko.
Oh, but no pride.
No,
form.
But from me.
The state can Olivier Giroud. Example name is match. Former no Olivier Giroud. And number Santos on 2 more.
Oh, damn, yes, won't be more.
Oboka
class. So we your bomb match back will be a
serious country. A serious country would you World Cup a 2002. The most successful World Cup team. Or more person was GBMA. Never name and Quadano almost conversation. Name and poor talents in Messi Ronaldo. Name and Poya Desney. They are becoming them say the past history. This is not name of Barcelona. This is not even name of PSG. This is name of Santos went to more 90 minutes. A pressure or Boba could be Prabako. And we say, sa conversation.
Rodrigo slot in the man.
Sankebia to say,
Rodrigo,
to say, Uncle Brazil to say, be Nigeria, Ghana, be, and the Yana Dan Conquer the Papa Bia one a dear. I know you call young fan Kobe, but Brazil will pay Yakoji. Would the name a World Cup? No block one slot for a possible fit personal bit mark.
You should know the manager in charge, Cobra. Carlo Ancelotti na Courtois and Andre Lunin that Champions League na kudu final.
Yeah, so the Courtois better.
Courtois buy on the final, also Courtois meda. Ancelotti
he go in for the best.
Ancelotti will never say no man ya fitter. And the good thing is the Brazilian Football Federation coach Nichi. He's a big character. Ancelotti a big character. And to me, newbies may be able to me influencing or no. He's a big character. He's going to stay strong. If Neymar is fitter, Obama based on merits, not because of so you Neymar. On your fitter, there's no way Ancelotti will be Manako. But as for no suicide, there's no way.
Yes, so I'm full support of the CBF and in fact, one fair human should be corner one training on you. We are results no what be responsible. Not at all. Black mentality, I don't think it is the best necessary. But keep to be on Salah. We are talking about whether Salah being the great or because of fat bias. You see, it told me be a white. I'm not love for a particular player now. It goes beyond trophy. Look at Gerrard was on your opportunity to be Chelsea. The time Anna Brown of Chima Barnes he declined. He had opportunity to go to Real Madrid with money who declined. When was the time I want to say Gerrard they renew the contract? I want to say controversy about no. You get it? So they have many things other than but look at Salah on a club your problem. On the answer your problem. On your performance, loyalty and your commitment. Sometimes they see that to be the great that they have. One of Salah say Wababe Jisikako. But they see Gerrard as being part of them. It says can walk across your bebo. Says come across on your bebo. They see the greatness in that than Salah Diano Bebe. But nonetheless, we're paying the dues. But the greater players of more Premier League in the Union and I are more Chelsea confirmed by Omajidin. In recent times, Kevin De Bruyne just confirmed by Omantu. He came back as a great Salah. The Kai Premier League through Chelsea. No quite no back be great. Hazard then you obey him now a big fisher. He also become one of the most talented players from our Premier League. It's one so that the young version of world and then Africa will be proud because where the mean say Agro, he is the greatest African to be in the Premier League.
Wait and get enterprise. Sabanaba fufu pounding machine, washing machine, TV set, blender, refrigerator, air conditioning, kettle, microwave, iron ceiling fan, wall clock, rice cooker, hair dryer, kitchen and home appliances there. And now Quajano. FA pa Jackie run about on so 0240995591 0240995591. Specialized natural mineral water purified water for all events, meetings, any social gatherings biano no na oje na yo Lydia Botcho drugstore in Chemo per Prince Bar obi with ye beno ye door to door delivery they count baby I will be at the bebrel free 0545 805261 0545 805261 special ice natural mineral water and fire use you nanom abre nyina so na bia ntimi nkoyema La Paz Bremanbo field mama very good afternoon Paul Scholes of Paul Scholes Ventures famous
say biaboko yeja say biabo okay so we
yepa
yere nyankopanse pa
to pack the pressure to so
say o chara de simple onyo ubin se opesa okwane yet ma
no anodi
asemo so be
de ehianso
ni nyina
na wanya match bi bo ofia na
David Israel David
sa them say lazy am
ye ni match bi ya
ni match no say lazy am bo match
no David
say toda out abanza na oba
David
unta mo match
David
ya ta bo match na bra bo say adwuma no be feel kama
sa internet o ta bo match asa
na ba me catch ro
David na say o ta bo match asa na ba
me catch ro
se na adwuma no ohusu yie no era me bisa say wo ta bo match asa na ba
so the way ya wo ye no utimi shema ya ba ni ze frewa famous way you say be all lazy am yanko what are lazy am yanko chance yetiesi manimo atiesi manimo estano atiesi manimo
na menim de ekoso because man you che Arsenal na man you ashema emma no man you che Arsenal no ma show na Arsenal so Chelsea no mo so show mo Chelsea che no mo so che I don't know the ekoso
sanity
asempani
yanko
but mo man so dey say you money and ye chemo che wan na so ye mo adwuma because still asenko for mutumi no do na dino mentias you yanko now Ghana Premier League match week 27 Ebebasom Emerefi sem restart Friday na I don't know medium airborne area 11 wonders TNA stadium after Saturday so one game Ebebasom Fishes FC also airborne tia Basically Stars ni eje Kreku the sports complex sa game also Ebebasom for Sunday and also Nkana betwa to benya hard to focus all bomb area Swedro all Blacks our Cross Sports Stadium. How to focus back at our Cross Sports Stadium. Nations FC and so any break Chelsea and about Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. After so Kerala United any baby any Gold Stars and so Aliyu Muhammad Sports Stadium. We know United our ball at the Etia Dreams FC Hohoi Stadium. Samates 96 also ball at the Etia Bechem United. And in St. Chase Sports Arena. Yebenya Ediana or Bonetia Kumasi Asante Koroko. Jibabaru Park. After so young apostles as well game. And the Hearts of Lions. Wenchi Sports Complex. When games are now chewie and also ebe to ya baswa mede ehonsem ede ama wono na yenwrem na yemfa more stories emfa embradia mame bonwrem ewo bebiani Gold Stars omokasamafo which is a deputy communications and administrative manager your friend Joseph Oti men wedin komo e dey fan bebiani Gold Stars so yan country bibia say my ready pa mo looking for say na watching and I say this season Ghana Premier League no mo hwe say omonso ebetumi agile go mo all do mo da first there I don't know any geno enye bebiri still omakasa league no my ready so mbeje no omo beje.
We believe as a team it takes so much to just reunite us as a team, because since our new coach took over, Smith Freeze, I told you guys, like, on top of affairs, and whatever he's done for the club is very massive and very transforming. So basically, for some time now, the team, in the last 6 matches, we've won 5 and we've lost 1. It tells you how much we are set for winning the league once back again. But as I told you earlier on, we are picking game after game, match after match. We are not in a rushy form. The last season, we won the league almost on few matches to go, probably the final day of the league. But this season, 8 matches, the people still think they can win the league, but we are picking it game after game. So let's see the few months ahead of us what will happen. But I believe we're on track. As I said, everything looks set for us to just win the league back to back again.
And also, and someone a opinion fellow Joseph Oti Menu or deputy communications and administrative manager, and someone and also Tuja and no now deputy and also acting deputy CEO of Ghana Gaming Commission, Mr. Lamtig Abanga. We couldn't come on or sim or company as a panenia, Jason Mampeni, Ashu be as a Yemfa or mine Isika. Any Brasta and Emfa Enkita for the Black Stars, no, and as Emfa and my supporters and co-work up, no, was a very, very good pair.
John Dramani Mahama is leading by example, by showing that, listen, the mistakes of the past should not be repeated, and that goes to feed into the reset agenda. That, listen, the reset agenda is to ensure that things that were done wrong, we reset them and do them right. And so we will not spend public resources, particularly taxpayers' resources, into sponsoring the Black Stars and sponsoring people to go and watch and come back and have all the issues that we usually used to have.
It's actually in the Jamefe report.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And so, going by the recommendations of the Jamefe report, it is very prudent that the president has shown that, listen, we can raise these monies from the public. And the good part is that when the monies are raised, once the funds are donated into that pot, it becomes public funds. And so it will be managed in accordance with.
I don't swear so well, record to Giant fan who see a young program. I would say, as a catching the Black Stars of Ghana, farm, also some cacra, and far and bright detail be a Dianessa Black Stars on someone and Emerson and Merason. Now, on him, some day 2 out of Vienna. That's your friendly game one. Yane Austria, Equa Bottom, and Yada Ketroka. Your players with you so far. 25 for me not touch it down because the 26 and a back and 2 film about Quabishim 25 and team 2 for me now report here a training day 2 and also come pa and also another kid 22 PM hour in Chamon radio on Facebook and that screen and also yes and remember bogus Libya bogus about touch that yes almost in mama bra mo break account check you na kura so when ya bra almost omokote get players almost it's me Tony Lawrence at Ziggy Benjamin Asari Joseph Anan Patrick Fifam Derek Lucasen Derek Kwan Jerome Opoku Calibia Kojo Opompe Prafe Jonas Ajeting Marvin Sena ya Gideon Mensa Elisha Awusu Ibrahim Suleiman Kwesisibo Jordan Ayu Prince Kwabena Bedu and Asem Edumum Christopher Bonsuba Ado Fatah Rishaku Antoine Semenyo Kamadin Suleiman Thomas Pate Alexander Jeku Ransford Yebua Konisdorfer. It's when players almost what touched down a campus is here training Gusu Kosugidipa and also Enye Asem Kumantiane Omu shooting now Mikano Muraha, which one control na short na na goalkeeper so Lawrence Atesigi after Benjamin Asari mo omo bono me yo bono me nes asane se ni je baby na se bibia enso emitima ko kama e dey amade senior soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana training no and that strings no so na also ogusu a o hwe no na no apani ebisa opani a your fellow Sam Henry Asante Chumai Kasamafo edema the senior soccer team modern come across dintia omo efe Ransford ye boss one thing say be adu no na traveling arrangements who be here because enkofu company say Argentina nkasa kunya we am farmer local players see omo so ambra me so ketu omo talent say oh na baby adu no na ebe here say ebia yebenya omo a yenya two and from we be sharp no so timi aba because yes transfer yebo na ye two and friend no na ehia passport bia na visa bia na sem opinion bitimi aba ko obi otina kan o Germany to Australia ya hwe so far from Comfort Taxi Club bitimi aba na sa be 7 hours we do an sentinel se o sem ehu be hia se so mo to monsa e de friend no na onon so timi be no ntina omo ye sa decision no.
Well, you have to look at trying as much as possible not to break the spine or the core of the team. Yes, we had 2 players pulling out, but sometimes transport arrangement is also very, very crucial. We are in Europe. it will be better to, and then also you look at the possibility of bringing in players who do not require visas. Luckily, Ransford didn't require a visa to travel to Austria. Again, he was one of the players on standby, so it becomes very easy to look at his skill set and his profile in arriving at a decision. And the technical team decided that we bring.
It was so much to among Safra crowd background. Na mekan say who to hold the say ofu taxi tro crowd bitumi akọ ntinese opinion and so a report to a camper and akra omuko dia sakra gidigidi pa na say ma fen seneya oh and o showcase talent player na Ghana ye ne togufo ko no hu no no just race you oh and o dia sa wo no so so bugia ugura ha no pia oh apparently a very very good pa but on to me and I check akra on to check because check so na say me hu asabi a check so dina oh sene ya to check a very very good pa and so and I say obetu sene ya Marvin sene ya moves no owura no pia yes gidi gaga ooh there's enti yefam ensi hano mo last one and it's he was to chuma so to us say nkan cho bibia say Inaki Williams and Brandon Thomas Asante omo a promo na omo free Black Star squad ni mo no high because there were a lot of options you be to me abo na yenya win simple cry no and then some more there but to just musician Grace Ashley why enyum fine one the Akakoma Sports and Recreation Minister inti no they are calling to come up inti say akoye enche nyum de nyamba inti enche cry and no
painful team
I feel painful team na ma hwe say bibia we come Sports and Recreation Minister so akasa
this year one ambassador
sir
one ambassador
ebeba Sports and Recreation Minister says two friendly games no wakache coaches ni nyina say ommodin say two games no win ye pe nya say bia o ye friendly game nti e ba ko di Agro bia win Australia say she no Germany so say ne trend dro bia na say she no kra ne hu say yes ye ni abra World Cup no yenko na yenko di Agro kra ne Sports and Recreation Minister honorable Eddie Kofi Adams say we so ne fa fi sama yasa kan no emfa ensia no
Matemeda say ya famous and moten in Kano ti abijafo behwem yes
to be quite ready Mamichia the incoming we incoming deputy youth organizer of
for Upper East constituency
Upper NDC Upper East municipal incoming
National Democratic Congress
NDC constituency deputy youth why you juma pa
boy
Bashiru Ochawdi Sebas Okomwa NDC babi wini election o muye juma pa underground pa he's so passionate about NDC as NDC no any papa there or passionate about
currently one youth organizer
me sheda nim die me sheda ni youth organizer
medium politics
so na wono mo
nana ampedu
okay
on a
youth organizer
okay and the deputy
nti Mamichia Bash ono the incoming deputy youth organizer edema Upper East National Democratic Congress Mamichia na we or enjoy show bibi obi aba
mama ba to time asede
enche bedo so nti say emene ni nti say wutumi UTP na South Pepe na tie kwabna story bibi na famous Ediegu as a camp every pa
World Cup camp there what cup camp there anya camp katwa World Cup camp ya bom America mu na dia
anya World Cup camp operation camp
Dabi omo hoyi emu be 95%.
95.
The one back of Kudu Sankobi. Salisu no ya.
Inaki
Ankobi. No ya. Inaki kura tutu.
Inaki Ankobi. Na nansi ADF also Uprano. Benen Thomas as coach ni pena sempa. At least about 6 or 7.
Prince Edu so bet na some Jana
at least about
until about 3-4 na
so ankubi
na nesnyama what I know
I didn't know what
ankubi
Ali Muhammad I that's one thing I happen to camp on
Kevin says ankubi me na me kind the
no
ana ube jeun so ankubi
hey are you yes person
as at this time there's no way say coach need dey e be team no or this even 6 or 7 players baby chim coach be no be say
the local players we obia ni ho a onimbo bosere o kwatena bench we mu
yeah as at this time the coach no could be no better so obesisa
or the core of the team again away
and the entire coach and say a football team come here for kubo e some building you may be
and I know na me
chemistry you may be
na me hwe YouTube na me hwe Sam Marvin Sinaya so left back and na David Corn also left back Charlie sanye ayi na nyomo highlight na me hwe it is anything to go by I hear mo be the pale wa ba
YouTube dey try
ayi minya omo ayi yeah anya ni ono nko say YouTube ha na ubenya ni ono nko akeke no bi but the general team anom ye I hear mo be the pale wa here
any say sa place we go be this place no
but mo come as ma mo
any say go
to fam players nko amudu minka bi
let me tell you sorry about from one journalist or Kasafa Benjamin Asare ho anyway omuko South Korea no you know South Korea come Benjamin Asare on content so they were namping for no contemplate say okay Benjamin Asare on chassis and say when you I won't club Benjamin Asare on more ball wa wo da nti yen drop on no anyway coach is no ono number 1
also for coach to come and pick a player out say we there o can say number 1 yeah
ono number 1 nti there are some players are difficult so be sano
so mo say the players here we look hey mo fo bi anko o mo nya ade dia ene me so argument ne say e ma Benjamin Asare started because
ya mo try betra na wa betra say why the
Cowboys no that like na ade to try no me mono short me level ni ye
ya te ba de tie say o chira ba betra na ye stu ade wa ka be say ade je ne
this argument ni
o ka ya de aka de
mo so bunyi me argument no mo say local boys ni nya ade omu ni ball ne bo omu ntimi ko bo World Cup enti local boys no enso na eboma Benjamin Asare ya freni enti meso mesra mo se mane nkoye starter wo ho
the difference is
the different
what make you point when the
boys me nyaade enti me afro bi ya World Cup ho o ma so na boboy na oyi no ye ti no wo chi no
enyo mungu ya try Benjamin Asare on the national team side
you local boys
no come on this different
we are discussing it and do can be
so on go no da you look out for him you hu no tell them so omuni body a e dey abro for e ko dey dey ye ko se ni to wo ko dey ko se ni
players are you from omumu hwanya na local player bi ni mbo ba so yire nchi ana ho
metini yi bebere aba obi ko di akire won ko ya hwe ho
obi die
yire nchi na mbo ndi die ba
wan baba bofo kobra bofo
mo giye ku de nyina
bofo
ma be di player ko ada mo se me ya kana se
wono so mu nyina
mfo ba be
na kotokotiri betu bia
hwanya
kotokotiri
if it throw in Ukraine e ko World Cup
kotokotiri
Patrick
obetu Gideon
e ko throw in World Cup but it's not Benjamin Asare case me gidi say this in the case crab ya man but it looks as if say after so young national team is stabilized it's also obi how yetimi e the opportunity be man obi na just ole the on timi yent mo munja nti aso obi ani nko anytime you be hu say opportunity what to grab a we nie no then you start getting the same people envying you to bring you down. Let's say local place you know say over the past 5 years Benjamin Asare has been a standout local player call on the wakim but look at any news be free the local media about fan was like bringing him down
a section and you say ni na
because a higher percentage to bring him down but for you know so one league to produce goalkeeper to other World Cup qualifiers. A German trained coach Otoado say on number 1. No matter any incident. Yeah, wouldn't near more journalists because Anka when you know from Mananda Korea game now. Also on that go about Chida, Tiamo in Quadamo, because nobody said about Australia game. But is somebody because any corporation on your money there. Yeah. Anka wouldn't say a company banner or Mama gloves. Yeah, ask for something like that. Ask for some, yeah. From America, I'm a local good for gloves. Or kono koda World Cup one match yes we say the players profile in aba Benjamin Sare or hat for Ghana League. I don't think say it can bring into the league. The difference is your man the needed supporting hype supporting the I think say Ghanaians almost supporting there's a section obviously 100% almost supporting and see that idea will be a d yaw say the nako and a natural the sports minister make a point be and I don't want to stick it to the sports ministry no football way technical aspect in math way no match be any the coach the coach Ghana you could man be you win when say football no sometimes match be up to win as a coach but some matches be on ma o call the ye bibi or the test bibi this is an opportunity to see about test one you players no against Austria and against Germany that's not test no winner I don't know what test like but do you want us to lose? No. Like I say, the mentality you come on, the mentality you say. Changing I see winning. What the statement they make say the mentality you say Yanko winning changing but if you are coach no, if you are coach match we and you win no kwakope or the kwako training system or the kwako training formation into your formation no we make errors. Matches when they say we player we make errors. Then you learn how matches no. Do you know, sir, in a proper tournament, no, Uncle could make those errors. And you know, sir, the president is the owner of the national team. The minister, the CEO of the national team. And it is not out of place. Say a CEO come to training field and urge you, sir, I want this from you. Your Ghana, your Debroni, a coaching team, a Nations Cup. The only tax advance go and do well at a status. I don't think says some economy kwasha obe pamobi and obe chobiti. But let's tell them that they should let us see the good out of there. Yako 2006 World Cup and the 2010 World Cup. They win a lot of matches. It tells you how your team is going. Your team in deplete here. Your World Cup your team in deplete here. The qualifiers no. Your qualifiers your team in deplete here. And to your team of valley, yeah, best some for France say you lose as you. So what about my Benjamin aside them? Calibrian Chibo, Gideon Mensebo, anybody who partners this your white guy, Jiku, a Patebo, Sibo Elbo, any other Sibo. Are you telling me that? Almost I made mistake being. I don't know. You are the point I'm making is what is the essence of playing the friendly match prior to the tournament? Essence maybe we need friendly matches no lose tournament nana. No. The essence is we use friendly match as a preparatory match for the main tournament. Preparation is saying you can say your board tournament now. Sorry, na mose dey. Ne sponsor no. Raptor. Oh, okay, get away. The winner say you can say build from the back. You build from the back and you say goalkeeper no. Oh yeah, now we have mistakes. Coach is born okay, yeah. Why you mistake crowd here? Nothing we. First year there. If you coach the quarter match we against Austria, against Germany. You the coach there. You the coach how? You need England coach on the ball. System many embo. Then you. So once we are doing that, we are going to make errors. The moment I the pressure, the better coach, any place say. Win. Means any cause of mistake, any cause of more try, any cause of more prepare. But they can make mistakes and obviously score. Even match, you about Champions League finals, you about World Cup finals. In the course of the game, some people make mistake and make amends. In pre-season, team you about pre-season. Pre-season, I need the focus of the coach so be winning matches. This is the point I'm making. Before season, the coach be about preparation matches pre-season. I didn't know about pre-season. And you win or pre-season. But you that's a pre-season yeah. That's a take a retrospective of your performance throughout the pre-season and use it to protect. No, clubs are mobile pre-season. Winning matches, pre-season. Classic example. I do so I effort. Yeah.
Set a big boy.
Yeah.
Joseph
Minimum so I fit on both
sides.
The friend of
the house of Foka. Omo preseason they Kashara Ramos. Any then they preseason has worked about 31 goals. You know main season no. That's what can be go back okra. So the emphasis of preseason and win. In point I'm making no. Win here is okay. But any question this year team say Yakubu Austria, Yakubu Germany. You lose here Ghana for enemy older than
I sided you, but I'm so looking at say team Mediaco World Cup. World
Cup qualifiers.
Correct. The World Cup qualifiers. The core of the team is still there because all the guys are still around. Yes, indeed, we are in preseason, but you tried that stage now and yet that prepared to that basis no.
After qualifiers no matches matches
after qualifiers no the team is still there,
but
the guys are still around. Still, we are preparing for World Cup, but the basics of that preparation now can
see you lose against Austria.
It's a cause for worry.
And a cause for worry.
And yet in chance to say
yeah,
but when you lose to a year
Austria
dependent Metias here
Rafrani
what qualifies and the American say you lose depending on how we lose to them can be a cause for worry.
So we say you lose that's a performance that is a cause for worry. But the performance is good. There are elements of game no say there's improvement. That's what we lose is a positive and I'm the person you focus on. A better say you lose in preseason. You be making mistakes in preseason. Since you don't World Cup, no, you lose. And that is my point. I'm making.
From a callers,
but Prince Eduko fini there. Prince Cobredo ni there. Or the future. Oh, here.
Yeah,
or the future. For the first time in so long a time, I think say you player.
Striker.
At least you would GD say.
Well, sure be brave.
Yes, but at least you glimpses. The whole that playing, the movement, and can hold automation goals. So I think
it's up to the coach to give him the
0200300335 0200300336. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, our boss.
Kika, now for film film ladan.
Okay.
I really met you black with you ladan. Oh yeah, MPP chairman, old chairman. Now, one of our for my boy, my pa. Now the say Ghana blast there. Ghana for Ankasanga say Yakuma free move. Because born now more born who say and as I physically say Pate ya maflani pate bebo blaster ye hu modin bo bia obo of the 9 boga nkwa and the city league bi ehunu de eko ya etinya fe local players in the media last part the scala mode content ka munja na ka mu fa ma ye na da fa ma ye why bye
Mate unsu beti aba na wa be kire wadwen e wo 0200 300335 0200 300336 oba me fa na wetimi akire wadwene e wo show no so I 91.9 in Shoman Radio. Good afternoon. Boss Mbache wodi ni we akasa free.
The Pacho Sunny is the Casafi and Mark.
Bacha Maminti.
Namisha Munia to my farm or for the boy, the Black Stars are 7 up in Takakra. In fact, Mete said this actually at the comma, can I say, a recreation and many other parts because man, you'll be a many more body boy Black Stars, and I am not a Tulu crowd, trust me. And bounce back, the bad boy in the bar, and I say, so Brianna no can say yeah friendly games I have on you and your problem do any problem there but no na a kind of thing you can you lose a bit now worry boys and a bit to your spirit down and at least so much you need these games I be mo bia be mu say boys no or much na mo na so my good preparation mo na nya me aduma we ask
Mate Medasi. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon Chikarabu
Master Iteboko.
Mami Jali is Manichia, a very famous Manichia senior. Barbara, Tagra is a say, Abro, Brucino, I did a part of my blaster. My last is a very day.
Dr. Marubu you. Yes, the club last time who would was
Gabi.
With the Yamani, I could have more qualifiers. Or one account of Bobino. Who was it?
Dabi.
The one with the year about my father and I have our cano. I have one about a box or two to your clean city. Oh, box or short or we get to your clean city. But they would have watched out movie. What are you doing?
Why? Master Ite. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Governor.
Yes, our boss.
Your friend will come and catch a barrier.
Maybe I show me into you.
But you, now, the day are you, the campaign, we know more than acquisition. And the new one has to see anything.
The day are you, dear, yes, sure. Yes, sure.
Okay. Okay, look for them can catch them some more prepare some more than in food in Africa. We don't know how to work up with the thing. Thank you, don't know because you're from Bonko Crab or more. Because we can just see the guy you are this moment in the top of the performing young funny good. I campaign I was talking 1 month ago. I don't know what to solve Ghana from here that. But the things are young funny could be a dynamic. Boys, we now friendly man and I upon any by force of people. Very much making mistakes. There are many, they are making amends.
Yes,
they go to the board. They're not made, they're not you cannot. They're not late, they cannot many yarding.
Okay.
That's the kind of money now you have to proper tournament and I will take what you know. The other
Mr. Medasi. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Boss in Bachelorina be a case free.
Oh, Simon Bayo.
Bacho minti.
Master Medasi. No one chase for. Ghana do the beer. I find it in the players, man. They said, local boys. Tell my about qualify, you know. I'm going to go about qualify, no more qualify. I could be as a most say, you go for foreign boys. That next time, they will competition. So, I'm not for local boys now. I'm going to go to so what about the two? We are saying no for now. Obviously, I don't time I asked you what's more for foreign boy, but I'm a boy. I only have the you know. I think who for foreign boys. So I don't know count of just
Good afternoon.
Voilà.
Job.
Ça cache moi tu m'en vas. Moi j'ai un peu du asso. How do you want to do here to say? It was our area of Faso. Oh, no, no. You were standard in our yet, no, you're players, you're professional players, you. It's in your beard, when you're quite honest or Paco.
And yeah, true.
It's the sports, you can't get a crave you. No, maybe, Yami, sir. Did I you the next and your friend? Yami, I don't know. As an experience of they come home. You were a player, even at one more. As you did that, you one more thing. As a Ghana, yet the annual return. Ronaldo for Kobe. It's the idea. Want Tanzania who coaching it. You go, you go back now, go here. I was rather there, Mr. One year professional, and one more year remote control me on the show. No one could book him. One penny. Hey, you see, Ghana, bye bye.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
My very last call, I'm Bachelorina be a case free.
Never come to the
Master Kwam Pachama minti.
But that time, the American and by press now, and one of the
Oh, okay. I'm fancy.